Hey up guys, I think the Escort's finally given up the ghost. What was happening was the header tank was boiling over, so I suspected it was the thermostat. So I've taken the thermostat out, I've essentially got it flowing through constantly because of it overheating, and I didn't really want to spend a tenner on a new thermostat. So I was being a bit of a cheapskate. I've cut the old thermostat away, siliconed it all up. That's not a problem. But since I've had water leaking out directly there, okay, so underneath the car, which I'll show you in a minute. At first I thought, oh, it's a cracked header tank, so I've taken the header tank off, I've looked it all over, nothing wrong with it. And I can see just directly down there that it is dripping. So I've got the old engine out to have a look where the water pump is and what's involved. Taking the cases off, there's the water pump. But in order to get the water pump off, you've got to take the cam belt off. Okay, so I've taken the wheel off, whatever it's called, here to see where it fits. This lower cover's got to come off. The crankshaft pulley's got to come off. It's just a nightmare of a job. I spoke to a mechanic friend. He says in order to lock the cams, there's some sort of bar that goes to the gearbox area. Well, bloody Fords. So this water pump I suspect is gone, which is why it's leaking down here. It's not making a noise, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to double check that it is the water pump on the Cabriolet, and I'll probably drive it till the MOT runs out and just keep filling the water up and then not bother with it, and probably break it maybe, or salvage the parts for my other Escorts. But I think it's finally died. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to jack it up at this side, I'm going to take all the wheel well off, I'll get the lead lamp under there and see if I can see where it's coming from. It's done 120,000. It looks like shit. So I'm not too fussed really, it's just the inconvenience. Needs a new clutch as well, 2 new drive shafts, MOT's up in about 2 weeks. It's got to get me to download at the weekend. Might have to take a lot of water with me. So yeah, I'll jack it up. I'll do another video, show you where it's leaking, so you can get an idea yourself if you're having these problems. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, I've got it jacked up. I haven't had to take this well off. I've only taken the front one off to give me a bit more light. I've taken the lower cover off the crankshaft. Let's have a look where the water's coming from. You can see already there's a patch. So I'll just get in position. There we go, we can see it. Can't see exactly where it's coming from though. Must be because of the lower cover on the... Yeah, so it's coming out of the cover and just dribbling down the bottom of the crankshaft. The water pump must be working because it does pressurise, but obviously the gasket around the water pump's gone. It's coming out quite fast now. Oh dear. I'll let you know how I get on and what I decide to do. But it's obviously the gasket on the water pump. And as I said earlier, to do it, it's quite a big job. So I don't think I'm going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys.